For the very latest news from Thailand, this is the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. If you could like and subscribe, well, that would be amazing. Thank you so much.
Thailand's cabinet has approved a draft law that will allow casinos within the nation. The Thursday approval sees hope of a tourist of a different kind to visit the shores alongside today's visitors. Conditions? Well, for Thai nationals, it'll be a tough one, as the original idea of having some 50 million baht in assets to qualify for a casino pass has been incorporated in the bill that will see all but the very rich refused entry. And the layout? Well, the draft states 10% of building space is the maximum to be allowed for gaming. Now set to be sent to the House of Representatives, Thailand's second house, for approval. Once passed in some form, it would then need royal assent and the publication in the Royal Gazette to go ahead. In the Chiang Rai area, police are seeking a Singaporean man who's said to have fled the capital, as his Thai girlfriend was discovered to have lost her life in their rented condominium. Border services are on alert, but were he to have intended to flee the country, then likely he already has. The family of the 30-year-old Khon Ken woman reported her as incommunicado, and a visit to the rooms found her in a distressed condition, which could be the result of a violent relationship, something she had, according to the family, previously discussed. The man likely has considerable resources available to enable his flight, as the rent alone on the condo was 150,000 baht a month, according to Thai media. Good news for residents here in Thailand, as the cost of electricity is said to be frozen at its current price until at least August. The regular reviews saw the current price frozen at 3.78 baht plus the fuel tariff, which brings it up to 4.15 baht per unit. As the hot season is underway, so the use of AC becomes prolific, and this freeze at least helps some way toward higher utility bills. It's noted that some do pay in excess of this, limited companies for example, and those living in condos, where prices are raised to incorporate hallway and lift costs, but the price we're quoting here is the correct one. In the UK, a British couple have been jailed for running a fake xanax pill online sales service from the comfort of a pool villa in Thailand. Brian Pitts and Katie Harlow were nabbed after living here until 2019 and arranging the manufacturing and sales of up to 11 million fake pills, all done in rented lockups and garages in the UK. In the hope of avoiding detection, they mainly hired family members to work for them, but sales within the UK, Europe and the US raised interest amongst multiple police forces who tracked them all down. When two teenagers in the far south of Thailand crashed on a motorbike, the mother of one of them identified what she was shown as her son. Grieving, she quickly arranged a funeral, only to learn 3 days later that in the coffin was her son's best pal, and that her own offspring was still alive, albeit in intensive care. The hospital has admitted an error, but by then the funeral had already reached its third and almost final day of ceremonies before cremation. It was only a mother's intuition that saved the day, as a call went out for blood donations for the living 17-year-old, and the lady who thought that she was his mum knew that the blood group listing was incorrect. A check saw the mourning mother confirm that her son was the blood group identified. And being a Bolt taxi driver can come with several problems for part-time drivers, not the least of which is misidentification. That was proven this week as a Jomtien driver pulled up to collect a lady who'd booked his services. As she got into his car, so he was accosted by an angry boyfriend who wrongly assumed that the taxi driver was her new beau. As he smashed the car with his fists and threatened with a knife, so the driver cowered inside until he could escape, but his flight was impeded by a second vehicle that blocked him in. She jumped out and ran away, and he went to the police. There's no word on the slate of his car or whether his insurance will cover the damage. And with the Met Office promising highs today and throughout the weekend of 32 degrees, dropping down to 27, mostly sunny but with a good chance of clouds, and a real feel of 38 at times.
Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, and to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program. Like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.